Welcome to Iowa and Bellevue State Park. Right now, you're looking up the Mississippi River at Bellevue with a beautiful view. You've got the locks, you've got boat traffic coming and going, you got the train traffic potential through here, and a cute little town, and a fabulous viewpoint from the Nelson unit of Bellevue State Park. But now I want to come down to the Dias unit. And I'm here because this is where the campground is. And this is a very nice little campground, or I'm not sure how little. I haven't figured out how many sites there are. Oh, red-headed woodpecker. Things are out early this year. I am here mid-March, and I'm in short sleeves because it is close to 70 degrees right now. I don't see anybody at this campground. I don't even know if it's open. It might be. I could probably drop my money here and stay. I've got another state park in mind for tonight, so I'm going to just give you a full tour, walking tour of this great little campground here at Nelson State Park, Bellevue State Park. Well, according to the map, we have about 45 sites. I'm not sure how many are youth group sites. We'll find out when we get back there. This is going to be kind of weird. We got a loop and a loop and a loop and a spur and a side spur here. The reds are 50 amp. Yellow over here I don't think is a 50 amp site, but it's a full hookup site. The other ones are not full hook. We'll figure it out. And tenting along the outside that are non-electric. So let's take a tour. Oh, and our pricing here, $20 for electric, $12 for non-electric. That's for campers without reservation. That's your fee. More information available here. So at the heart of this campground is the bathhouse. Men's and women's from the front, and I believe shower is in the back here. Yes, individual shower rooms in the back. So those are gender neutral shower rooms in the back. Now, we've got our first loop here with sites 1 and 2. Let's figure this out. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, here as you come in, is a pull to the side site on the side of the road here. Power, picnic table, wherever you want, and fire pit there. Site 2, back in to the power pole. It's not deep before you hit the hill, so nothing really big here. Site 4 is also back in, hitting the hill, and you can kind of see it better there. These are all electric. And site 3 over here kind of comes back to the power pole there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, in the second loop, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 at least. So 5 over here on the left. We're terracing down as we come back. So again, 5 backs up to the hillside. 6 on the other side is another pull to the side of the drive. Very accessible, very easy to work with. That's 6. 7 over here, again, backs up to the hillside, so nothing too deep. 8, pull off to the side, however you want. It's not a very long site, so none of these are going to handle anything very big. That was 8. 9 over here, again, backs up to the hillside, as well as 10. So you can see it's not a very long site there. None of these are huge, big RV sites. The third terrace down from the bathhouse, throwing off our numbers now, 31 over here. This is a non-electric, just on the side of the road site here. Over on the other side is 32. It's a little longer than the ones up top, so a little more room to play with their electric site. 33 over here again on the wooded side, non-electric, more of a tent site, but I would be quite content parking here. 34 over here. Actually one of the longer sites I've seen so far. So that is actually a pretty big site with electric in the back. I'll get to that in a second. Let me finish off this loop. $37 over here. I don't know where you're supposed to park. It's all just grass. So that's a pretty compact space. Great for car camping. 36 over here is a fairly long one. 39, again along the grass. And 38 is a pretty long site over here. That's one of the longest ones so far without a hill in the background. Okay, for reference again, bathhouse at the top of the hill, third loop, and the little spur off of that. So that gets us to 40 over here. Kind of slopey overall, but there is a flat spot over there for a tent. I'm not sure where you're supposed to park. It's just kind of a free-for-all on this. 41 over here, 41, 42, 43 are kind of down walk-ins, and it's just a drive, so you might be parking over here in the center. So these are sort of set back into the woods a little better. Really nice tent pad on that one back there. 44 is also set back down into the woods back there. 45 is here. 46 is the group youth campsite. So that's how this is working. So if you wind up back here, you might have a youth group and they have extra space beyond over there. Or they may just grab the whole loop, which would be nice. So now the map makes sense on the youth group campsite. Bunch of individual tent sites around and a youth group site on the end of it. 2 more sections to go. All right, once again, bathhouse as our reference point up on the hill here. Come down, and we are going to do this out and loop. I think I'll do it as one shot all the way down. At this point is where I will point out that currently the only restroom available is that pit toilet, and it is old. All right, site 11. Like I said, none of these are big sites. It's, again, backing up to a hillside. 12, same thing. These are nice flat sites. The drive is beautiful. This looks like it's all very new. 13 over here. Nice pull off to the side site with your power and picnic table. And there is water up there as well. That's over here was 14 on this side. Lots of walnuts. Acorns. Lots of acorns in that one. This one's got the pine cones and 15. All the pine cones you could want. 16 over here. Again, all of these are butt up to a hillside. So you can't play, I can get something bigger in there than it is. 18, same thing. These are all fairly close together. There's not a lot of room between you and your neighbors in this run. Over here is 17, which is an angled back-end site. That one can go a little longer than some of the others and more room to the side. 19 over here, again, back up to the hill. 20, back up to the hill. All electric sites. Camp host would be at 22, and that's the one that is a full hookup site, but that's for the camp host only. 21 over here. Another electric site, fairly long, but we got a hillside that drops off on the backside. Same thing with 23, getting a little shorter. And I think that is all the sites in this loop. There's one more loop on the other side of the bathhouse to show you. And off the end of this loop is a campground trail. So if you want a simple 1 mile trail, loop trail that goes out and probably comes around back on the other side of the campground. All right, let's go to the other side. This is a pretty space over here. Just hang out here with your chairs. Too far apart for hammocks though. All right, I'm back up by the restroom again at the top of the hill next to the googly-eyed recycling bin. It's been staring at me for a while now. I'm going to show you the sights on the other side. Now I felt I had to show you these sights from the side. 24, 25, 26, and 27. Come in from up there, pull down through. It's level down past the power pole. But before that, it's quite the slope, and then you go out the other side. So they're all fairly similar. These are the 4 that would be recommended for anything long. But as you can see here, you're probably going to scrape on the way down. There's a good chance because it is quite the slope in. So these are nice flat pads with your picnic table and fire ring on the side, and then you'd be looking at the back side of your neighbor. This section here would be for the bigger rigs. Here at 27, 32 feet or smaller. That's what it's telling me. Same over here. Now over here in the last site, you're looking off into a farm field. That is the park boundary. So I don't know where that trail goes because it doesn't come through there. So you got a farm field over there, so who knows what's going to happen there. 3 more sites over here for tenters. Again, I don't know how they're supposed to park because you're not going to be parking up here where the rig's trying to get out. Maybe park right up on the edge. 30, 29, 28 over here for tent sites. But again, it's quite the slope down quickly, and then it flattens out. Now the campground over there, those last 4 sites there, just past that is a playground. So there's a playground available. See a shelter over there and a beautiful view looking down the valley down towards the locks outside of Bellevue. So sorry folks, with the big rigs, big 5th wheels and things like that, this is not your campground. It's a beautiful little campground, electric campground, not a full hookup one. There are other ones in Iowa that have got better hookups and are designed better for a larger vehicle than this one. This is what it is. They got a lot of little sites in a small space, and they're all very nice sites, just not here for the big rigs. By the way, this channel is Scotty Wandering. My name is Peter. That was the campground tour of Bellevue State Park in Iowa along the Mississippi River. We are south of Dubuque. I'm not sure how far south I am. Haven't really looked. Been wandering around a little bit today, but beautiful viewpoint here. Love that tree. Got another shelter here, but it's a great little campground. It's not too rustic. Not a lot of cover between you and your neighbors, but if you want some amenities like having power, almost all the sites had that. You can be more rustic with the tent sites if you'd like. If you're coming with a big rig, this is not the campground for you. Sorry. Like I said, there are other ones in Iowa that are better for that. This is not it. So, thanks for coming along on this little trip with me. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel, like the video if you got something useful out of it. I'll see you on the next one. Get on out there and watch out for deer.